I wanted my daughter's boyfriend slash soon-to-be fiancé to know her dark secret before marriage. My daughter Emma is 25 and absolutely beautiful. Not just physically, but she's charming in a way that makes everyone want to be around her. She's got this perfect smile and this laugh that makes guys lose their minds. Her boyfriend Tyler is head over heels for her. The poor guy follows her around like a lost puppy and talks about her like she hung the moon. But here's the thing nobody knows. Emma is a diagnosed sociopath. Has been since she was 18, though I knew something was off way before that. When she was 8, she locked her little sister Mia in the basement for 3 hours just to see what would happen. When I found Mia crying and scared in the dark, Emma was upstairs watching TV like nothing happened. When I asked her why she did it, she just shrugged and said she was curious. No tears, no sorry, nothing. School was a nightmare. Teachers called constantly about Emma lying to get other kids in trouble, stealing lunch money, and once she convinced a boy to eat glue by telling him it was candy. The counselor said she was just going through a phase, but I knew better. After years of therapy and medication, Emma learned how to act normal. She studied other people like a science project, copying their emotions until she could fake them perfectly. By high school, she was popular, dated constantly, and had everyone fooled. The diagnosis came when she was 18. Antisocial personality disorder. The doctor explained it in fancy terms, but basically Emma doesn't feel love, guilt, or empathy. She can't. Her brain just doesn't work that way. We've had honest conversations about it since then. When her best friend died in a car accident last year, Emma cried at the funeral and gave this heartbreaking speech. Later that night, she told me she felt absolutely nothing. The whole thing was an act because that's what people expected. She's been with Tyler for almost 2 years now. He's a good guy, works as a teacher, volunteers at animal shelters, brings me coffee when he visits. He talks about marrying Emma constantly. Last week, he asked me for my blessing to propose. That's when I told Emma she needs to tell him the truth or I will. She laughed and said I'd never have the guts. She thinks I'm bluffing because she's my daughter and I love her, but Tyler deserves to know what he's signing up for. Emma flat out told me she doesn't love him, never has, and never will. She likes the stability he provides and thinks he'll be a good father if they have kids. To her, marriage is just a business transaction. When I brought it up again yesterday, Emma got that cold look in her eyes that used to terrify me when she was little. She said if I told Tyler anything, she'd disappear from my life forever and make sure I never see any future grandchildren. Tyler's planning to propose next month. He asked me to help pick out a ring. Every time he talks about their future together, about how much he loves her, I feel sick to my stomach. So I made my choice. I called Tyler and asked him to meet me for coffee. When he showed up, all excited thinking I wanted to help with proposal plans, I told him everything. About the diagnosis, about what Emma really is, about how she's been lying to him their entire relationship. He didn't believe me at first, started getting defensive, saying I was trying to sabotage their relationship. So I showed him the medical records I'd kept from when she was younger, the incident reports from school, the doctor's notes. Tyler went completely silent. His face turned white and his hands started shaking. He asked me why I was telling him this now, why I waited so long. I told him because Emma was never going to, and he deserved to make an informed decision about his life. He left without saying another word. That was 3 days ago. Emma called me screaming yesterday, asking what I'd done because Tyler broke up with her over text and wouldn't explain why. She knew I'd told him. She showed up at my house this morning, completely calm, which was somehow scarier than if she'd been angry. She told me I'd made the biggest mistake of my life and that she was done with me. Then she left.